tell you there is no better place to host our worldwide leader and attend Wilson than Uganda.
Abange teriyo kifo kisinga bulungi kukyaliza musabalabiriza Teddy Wilson. Ng'eggwanga lino Uganda mugambe mutya.
What a privilege to be able to visit Uganda with Pastor Wilson for the last 4 days. I began to pray about this visit already a month before we arrived, and I know Pastor Wilson has also been praying about this visit. And we have really seen God's blessings as we've been here. The people of Uganda have been very precious, very welcoming, very hospitable to Pastor Wilson and to the rest of the people who have come here on this visit. I've been really amazed to see how excited and how full of enthusiasm the people of Uganda have been. We heard here that the people of Uganda are the most joyful people in the world, and I can truly say this is true. People have been so filled with joy, so many smiles, so many times I've heard singing, and so many times the women have been calling out their greetings to Elder Wilson and to the rest of the delegation.
I want to congratulate the President of the World Adventist Church. Thank you so much for coming to Uganda to visit your people. The Seventh-day Adventists are law-abiding people. They are strict Christians from what I see from the outside. Their choirs sing very well.
Amen. I want to thank the government of Uganda for religious liberty in this country. I also want to thank in a very special way the wonderful meeting that we had with His Excellency the President yesterday. And when we shared with him this special concern about students having to be obliged to decide whether or not to take an exam on Sabbath, he very wisely said, but there are other days on which they can take the exam. And we thank God for his decision to assist Seventh-day Adventist students to take their exams on some other day than the seventh-day Sabbath.
We are at Kololo Ceremonial Grounds, and we are having a Sabbath worship where Pastor Ted Wilson has been the keynote speaker, the preacher of the day, and this is a conclusion of his 4 days visit that started on the 14th of this month. One of the problems that we have been experiencing in Uganda here under religious liberty, problems associated with our students in the public universities who are compelled to sit for exams on Saturdays and conduct also studies on Saturdays. Many of our students who are very strong on their faith have been resisting that, and they've been missing exams. And because of that, for so many years, the number of students who couldn't graduate from the university because of the missed exams.
I want all the mothers in the audience to raise their hand. And there are many women who are not yet mothers but will be one day. I have a special message for you. Too often we are affected by today's culture and we think we have no worth unless we have a job outside of the home. There is no higher responsibility on the face of this earth. The role of the mother is the most important sacred duty that God has given to humankind.
It's been a wonderful experience. We have enjoyed his presence with us, and I think the visit of Pastor Wilson has impacted the whole of Uganda, not only our church, but it has been a blessing for the whole of Uganda.